Hi class, how was your weekend? Where did you go? Ah, Yuzong says she went museum, and someone else? Ah, Sujang said she went park, and someone. Okay. Minsu said he went Gyeongbokgung. Oh, very nice place. Do you know about palace? Minsu went Gyeongbokgung, and Gyeongbokgung is Korean palace. Everyone know what is palace? Oh, some students don't know what is palace, but it's okay. I will explain it. Palace is where king or queen live. Other countries also have palace. Not just Korea has palace. Most palaces are very huge and large, and it showed the history of the country and showed the beauty of the country. There is still some country has still queen or king, so they live in palace. But most country doesn't have king or queen, so it is just used as tourist attractions. Today, we search foreign palace and introduce it to other students. First, let's know about Korean palace Gyeongbokgung. Minsu went Gyeongbokgung last weekend. Gyeongbokgung is Korean traditional palace where Joseon Dynasty kings lived in there. It was built during the reign of King Taejo of Joseon Dynasty from 1392 to 1398. However, it was burned down during the Japanese invasion of Korea from 1592 to 1598. And it was rebuilt during the Hongseon Daewongun period at the end of the Joseon Dynasty. However, much of the Gyeongbokgung Palace was damaged by the Japanese during the Japanese colonial era period. Accordingly, palace is still rebuilding. Sadly, Gyeongbokgung Palace is Korea's representative palace, but it is hard to find its former self as it has been continuously damaged and rebuilt. Now, everyone knows what is Korean palace, and everyone knows about Korean palace Gyeongbokgung. And now, let's look for foreign palace by the group and organize the content. You can use the table given to you in groups when you look for content. First, you must decide what country to find palace. Everyone discuss with your group members. It is very important. Not alone, just discuss with group members. And then investigated the exact location of the palace and when it was built, and who used it or who uses it. You can refer to the list in your study paper. I just gave you your study paper before the class beginning. You can investigate anything about the palace which you choose to search. If you don't have enough space in study paper, you can add it up. When organizing the content, every member, not just a few members or not just some students, it is all member, and every member have to complete your own study paper. So every group discussed the content with your group members and write it on your own study paper. Okay? And if there is a struggling time or someone need help, you can help each other. Okay? Then I will give you 8 minutes. If some groups finish it first, tell me. Okay? Oh, I think every group finish your activity. Then let's introduce the palace you researched in groups to other friends. So you have to move the group. Number 1 students in every group move to number 1 group. Here is number 1, and here is number 2 group. Here is number 3 group. Here is number 4 group, and here is number 5. Here is number 5. So every group members, number 1 move to number 1 group, and number 2 students move to number 2 group, and number 3 students move to number 3 group, and number 4 students move to number 4 group, and lastly, number 5 students move to number 5 group. Then you can meet new students to introduce what you search. In new groups, decide the order of who first introduce your own paper. When you introduce what you organized, you can use the study paper that you organized. Please let the teacher know that every group member has finished their presentation. And I will give you 10 minutes. Oh, every group finished? Oh no. Then I will give you more time. I will give you 5 minutes more. Oh, the group 3 is finished. Then tell where the most impressive palace was. And time is finished. I think looks like all the groups are done now. And can you tell me where the most impressive palace was? Oh, Sujin, okay, tell me. Oh, yes, Sujin tell she is very impressive about Buckingham Palace. And where is Buckingham Palace? Buckingham Palace is in UK, England. And who lived in there? Elizabeth Queen lived there. And I think everybody knows about Buckingham Palace because Number 4 groups research the Buckingham Palace and group members talk about Buckingham Palace to you. Okay, good. Today we investigated the palace ourselves, and we've compiled what we investigate, and not only that, but also introduce your research to other friends. Very good. Thank you for your good work. And then next class we will introduce something else. And please look forward to next time. Bye bye.